All right. So I hope you enjoyed that demo. I told you I'll bust one out every once in a while. I've got quite a lot for Life of Pause, and I feel like of all the demos that I have, those are the ones that kind of ended up being a bit more different than usual. But anyway, I'm gonna take some questions now. I thought this could be fun. I haven't really done this yet, taking questions on the air. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna just take a few of these. The first one is asking about the recording process for Laughing Gas. Um, yeah, so I recorded that one at the same time that I recorded the rest of Indigo, and I'd intended actually for all those songs to end up on the record. But at a certain point, it was just I kind of created too much work for myself, and we needed to finish down the record. So I kind of set those songs aside, the songs on Laughing Gas, and they just kind of sat around for a little while. We ended up touring, quite a bit on Indigo, and they just kind of sat waiting. And eventually, I finished them off, and yeah, that was that. But it was kind of meant to be a one thing at first. Let's see, I've got a question here about doing an all ambient record. I would love to. I've actually got tons of ambient stuff. It could be fun to maybe I'll do like an ambient show or something. I don't know if that would be like terribly boring for everyone, but I think it could be cool. I've got a lot of stuff that I could pull off for that. Um, I would love to do that. I think I will eventually. Um, what pedals are on my board? Well, my board is right over here actually. One of the main pedals that I always use is this Boss chorus pedal, Boss CE2. It's kind of my favorite chorus pedal. Um, I've got a timeline, a Strymon timeline that I use for delays. Earthquaker Hufuzz. I've got like the Boss. What is it? Flanger. There's a video actually. I did something with Reverb.com where I go through my pedal board that I use on tour. It's online. It's pretty boring, but it's there, so you can check it out there if you want. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Over the course of the Wild Nothing career, have you ever had a should I have done that moment? Yeah, always. I mean, I feel like with every record that I put out, I end up wishing that I had done something slightly different, you know? Um, but yeah, like, what can you do? It's, once the record's out there, I feel like you kind of just have to move on. And any, like, little mistakes or things that you wish you had done differently, you just kind of have to accept that that's how they are and that it's out in the world and there's nothing you can really do about it. Okay, let's see. Do I have a favorite line that I've written? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Not really. I mean, I guess there's some stuff, some references on Wheel of Misfortune that I've kind of had kicking around for a while, so that was a fun one to work on. And then we have, I'm going to take one last question and then play some more music. But I have a question here about the best keyboards. That's hard. I mean, it really just depends on what you want to do because every different kind of synthesizer has its own purpose. I mean, I've tried to collect a handful of different ones. So, I have some polyphonic um, analog synths, some monophonic ones. Um, been recently way more into digital synths. So, like DX7 and Roland D50, that kind of stuff, which can veer very, very 80s, very of a time, but not always. I mean, obviously, that's like what I like, so it doesn't really matter to me if something sounds overly 80s. It's like better, but yeah, I don't know. It really just depends. I mean, I can tell you some of the ones that I have. I mean, like the Juno 106 Roland synth. I've used that a lot. A lot of people use that one. I've got a Prophet 6 that I use quite a lot too, but it really just depends. Okay. I think that's it. Oh wait, hang on. So I got some people trying to find Jack and the Whale and Facepaint recordings. Apparently, there's some of them on YouTube, but I'm guarding them closely for the time being. All right, that was fun. I'm gonna get back to the music. I'm gonna play a song by a band. I can't remember exactly when this record came out, but a band called Shame that I like quite a lot.